Good morning, Schmucker Middle School. Today is Monday, February 5th, and it is a gold day. Welcome to WSMS. Please give your attention to Lillian for the pledge.
Good morning. Please join me in a moment of silence. Please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Remember to show respect, make a difference, and set the bar high. Have a great day. Now back to the announcers.
Congratulations to the following 6th grade students who received a gold rating at Solo and Ensemble contest this past Saturday. Daniel Campu, Matthew Weeks, Noah Rosso, Madeline Richardson, Alexa Gonzalez, Grace Wagler, Solomon Meeks, Owen Jacobson, Alexis Nuber, Reagan Gordy, Annabelle Rebeloso, and Marie Roach. Great job, Mr. and Mrs. Carnall and Miss Hills.
This is a reminder that Art Club does meet this Thursday. Once again, Art Club will meet this Thursday the 6th. See you there, Miss Perkins.
There's no Social Studies Academic Super Bowl this week. We will resume normal practice next Thursday.
Are you a girl who loves math and science and may be interested in a STEM career in the future? Consider registering and expanding your horizons event at Notre Dame. Registration is limited but free for all interested ladies. There are flyers in the main office for more information.
There will be no Spartan Study Time this Thursday, February 6th. Thank you, your Spartan Study Time team.
All academic Super Bowl participants report to the IMC after announcements for a yearbook team photo.
Attention NJHS applicants. This is a reminder that the NJHS applicant essays begin Tuesday, February 4th. Please check the Google Doc and sign up for availability. Also, do not forget that the applications and the letters of recommendation are due this Friday.
After last week's 86-15 victory against Concord, our Spartan wrestlers were ready for another win. Yesterday, Schmucker wrestlers fought hard to win their section duel, meet of the year, against Elkhart West. Good luck to our Spartan wrestlers as they get ready for their third meet today in Elkhart against Elkhart East.
8th grade advisories, please stay tuned for a special announcement. All others are free to begin One Book, One School activities.
Hey, good morning, everybody. So this just pertains to 8th grade students. Something that some of you have been asking about and you're probably curious about. And it's 8th grade Washington, D.C. roommate selection. It's time for that to happen. So I wanted to just kind of go over how this is going to work with you so that you are prepared, because we're going to do this next week. So a couple of things that I just want to make sure you're aware of. So 8th graders in D.C., you're going to be in quad rooms. So all of the rooms are 4 students to a room. Next week on Wednesday and Thursday, so that's February 12th and 13th, during your lunch time, Mrs. Scarbeck and I will be in the cafeteria. We're going to probably be up on the stage. The way that it's going to work is that we'll try to get it through as many on Wednesday as we can and then try to finish up on Thursday. So, your table, they'll go around and they're going to dismiss you table by table. And so if you're at a table that gets dismissed, if you're going to DC and you have some friends or whoever you've decided that you want to room with while you're in DC, you will go and get those students from wherever they're sitting in the cafeteria if they're not at your table. And you're going to come to one of us and we're going to record you as a room. So you can come up with 4 of you and say, here's who we want to be our room. You can come up with just 3 of you and say the 3 of us want a room together. And if that happens, then we'll have you 3, and then we'll find a single person that doesn't have a room that they have assigned or whatever, and we'll put them with you. Or you can come up as a pair with 2 and say the 2 of us want to be in a room together, and in same way we'll fill that room out. So if you haven't talked to anybody and you're like, well, I don't really have anybody that I want to stay with or whatever, that's fine. Then you don't need to sign up. And once we are finished with all the signups, we'll go through and we'll take anybody who hasn't signed up to room with people, and we'll figure out the rest of the room situation and place you in rooms where there are spots available. If there is somebody, if somebody in your group is absent when you come up, so let's say Wednesday you come up and there's 3 of you and one of you is and one of your friends is absent, then just you'll tell us who they are. We'll add them to your room, but we'll add them as pending, and then we'll have to track them down and talk to them to make sure that they agree to stay in the room with you. So just be aware that if you sign up in a group of 2 or 3, you will have people added to your room. And if you don't sign up with a group, that's perfectly fine. We'll place you in a room, no worries. The rooms are 4 student rooms, so don't come up with 5 or 6 and say, well, the 5 of us really want to stay in a room together. No, you can't. I'm sorry. I wanted to talk to you ahead of time so that you can, talk to friends and things and figure this out before Wednesday, so that by Wednesday you should know what the plan is. We don't want you on Wednesday saying, oh, who do I want to be with, and kind of looking around the cafeteria and stuff. You should already have talked to these people, and you should already kind of know what the plan is so that we can just get this all recorded. All right. Last thing is, once you make your selection and we place you in a room with the people that you've chosen to be with, we're not going to make a bunch of changes. So don't think, well, I'll just sign up with these people today and then tomorrow I'll come down and say, oh, I changed my mind. I really don't want to stay with these people. Once you sign up next week, that's where you're staying unless we have a very good reason to switch it. And a good reason is not going to be, I just decided I don't want to stay in this room anymore. So think carefully about who you want to sign up with. I'll be honest, you're not in your room that much in DC. We get back to the hotel pretty late and we're out of there pretty early in the morning. I mean, it's basically a place to sleep, shower in the morning, we eat breakfast, and we're gone. So for what it's worth, it's not like you have a bunch of downtime at the hotel. You don't. I think that's all I've got. So have a great day. And they asked me to sign off. So bye, Schmucker.